Welcome back to Vintage HLC Show and Tell. Today we're going to look at a few examples of some plates that were made around 1910. So our first example is our scallop shape or star shape. And it has yellow, blue, and pink blended tints, some gold stamps, and a showgirl decal. There are three of them out, and they're all marked with the fleur-de-lis logo, Homer Laughlin, but no date code. So this puts them around 1905 to 1912 or thereabouts. Here's another example, same coloring with gold stamps, another decal, and yet a third one. Then there's the square example, which has these arch designs, some more gold stamps, same decal that we see over here on the scallop version, and the same color blending tints, and it's also marked with the Homer Laughlin back stamp, no date code. These last two are not marked. This is the round version with a shell embossing. Again, gold stamps, same triple blended tints, and this decal, we actually saw this one on one of the scalped ones over here. So we'll put those side by side. And finally, the hexagonal version with the leaf embossing. Again, three tints and the gold stamps and showgirl decal. This one's not marked, and neither is the round one. But I think it's reasonable to assume that all of these were made by Homer Laughlin, marked or not, simply because they're all the same type of decoration. I've not really seen this type of blended tints with other potteries. Though I will say these decals I have seen on other companies, namely D.E. McNichol out of East Liverpool. So that's my first assumption, that all of these plates, the scallop, the square with the arch, the round with the shell, and the hexagonal with the leaf are all Homer Laughlin pieces. The second assumption I have is that they're made around 1910. And I say that because of this listing, which comes from a 1910 price list. And it has cake plates. And it has the three that we would expect in this time period, Hudson, Niagara, and Angelus, with their scale pricing. But then there's a fourth one listed, and it says Special Fancy Cake Plate. And it has a scale pricing under Sundries. So I believe that these are the 1910 Fancy Special Cake Plates that are listed. The size would be about right. This is about 7.5 to 8 inch diameter well. The cake plates were rather small back then, and they get larger over time. These I'm not so sure about. They're a little bit larger than what we would expect, and a little more coupe shape. But I think that they are from 1910. I think that they are the cake plates that they're talking about. These blended tints, we've seen them before on the Angelus, especially pieces. So we've got this pink, blue, and yellow blended tint, gold stamps, the Hudson Rose. This is your tab-handled salad nappy from the Angelus. And then the regular nappy with the same decoration. And we see the Angelus marking, again, no date code. So all of these would be post-Laughlin art china. We saw before where Laughlin art china sort of comes to an end around 1909. So until something can come along to either confirm or deny, like an advertisement or another listing, I'm going to go with that these are the 1910 Fancy Special Cake Plates. If you have any of these, I would love to hear from you, especially if you have one with different decoration or no tints or different decals, or maybe some that are marked. So I think that's it for now. Pretty quick video on this subject. Next time we'll look at some outside decorators from the 1940s and 50s.